With the understanding of the holy jihad and the battle of temptation in the Garden of Gethsemane and everything like that, and there's plenty of other stories, or not real stories, eternal understandings, okay, of the battle between the ego and reality. Okay, there's what the ego wants reality to be, and then there's reality. Right? And when people want the ego to be reality, then you've got holy jihad, Batman, right? What are you doing? I'm talking to the devil. I mean, he's Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus, should I stay or should I go now? Right? Kareem don't like it. Blocking his hook shot. Ralph blocked his hook shot. Right? And so there's how you want it, and then there's how it is. Okay. I want to be like Michael Jordan. Are like Michael Jordan, the white guy from North Carolina that always got all the perks at the hotels because his name is Michael Jordan, and he showed up, and where's Michael Jordan? He's here. Did you ever see that? That shit was so funny. He's a short, like 5'6", chubby white guy. Okay, and he would call up and make reservations for Michael Jordan. Oh, well, we'll upgrade you to the president's suite. Blah 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 blah. Right? He goes in there, goes down, shows up. Where's Michael Jordan? Oh, he's here. That's what he would do. Where is he? He's here. He'd go up to the suite, do all things, get all the perks and all that, and then leave. It was Michael Jordan. He didn't lie. He joked about it online. I watched it on TV. It was fucking hilarious. Another guy, a white guy, Emmett Smith. Yeah. There's this guy from Florida, and his name was Emmett Smith, and he was a short, little, pudgy white guy. And he would call up and make reservations. Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith. He did about the same thing. You know how Southern folks are. Where's Emmett Smith? He's here. Where's he at? Oh, he's here. Everybody's running around looking for Emmett Smith. Everybody's running around looking for Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan and Emmett Smith. Where's Emmett Smith? Where's Michael Jordan? Here. He's here. They ain't lying. Right? It's taking advantage of a situation. When you dumbasses ain't living the Lord's Prayer, and any chance a short little pudgy white guy can get treated like a black Adonis gladiator, he's here. Right? I think that shit is funny. That shit is funny. It's funny. That shit is funny. But when you're living the Lord's Prayer and you're like King David and King Solomon, okay? Long lay the world and sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope. The weary world rejoices. Because most people want Little Green Valley, One of my favorites. My dad loves this song, right? And if she asks you why, you can tell her that I told you that I'm tired of castles in the air. I've got a dream I want the world to share, and castle walls just lead me to despair. Hills of forest green where the mountains touch the sky, a dream come true. I'll live there till I die. I'm asking you to say my last goodbye. The love we knew ain't worth another try. Right? It's a really good tune, right? Save me from all the trouble and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can't face that girl again. Tell her the reasons why I can't remain. Perhaps she'll understand if you tell it to her plain. For I will not be part of her cocktail generation. There's a cat walking across there. I'm looking to see if it's Moy Cat. It looks like her. No, it's white and black. He's okay. That ain't no skunk, is it? No, it's white with... Hold up. We'll sing old Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with people both working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat. It's not a cat. What is it? I ain't seen a critter like that before. I mean, he looks kind of like a fox, almost. That's a dog. Or is that a coyote? Shit, I can't tell y'all. Hold up. Get a better look at him. What is you? You a cat? He's a big cat. Yeah. You been eating my food? Nah, he's a cat. He's just big. Yeah, he's walking around. He ain't looking up. Is he? Is he a dog or a cat? He's awfully good size. I'm comparing him to the tree. When you look at a tree and you get a... What you doing? I can't tell. It's pretty interesting. Okay. You have to. When you got critters and other critters come around, you have to make sure that they know you're here and you know what's up and shit. You got to, in case they're somewhat hostile to your critters. Like I always tell Betsy, well, you out hunting birds, someone else might be hunting you, so you be careful out there, Missy. I can't really tell. That is an interesting looking critter. That's interesting. Okay, sorry, man. When you got critters, you got to be aware of your surroundings. You got cats. So where was we? Okay, yeah, castles in the air. Parker's waltz, and everyone must dance. The music plays, devoid of all romance. I'm bowing out. I need a second chance, right? And so, when you're living, even for me to lie beside still waters and lie in green pastures. And I've told people this many times, restaurants are just to make poor people feel rich and then aspire to be rich. Hotels are just to make poor people feel rich and aspire to be rich. Okay. It's just a seduction of arrogance and idiocracy and stupidity. Okay. Castles aren't meant to be. Okay. They're just big monuments to egotistical insanity. Yeah. There's a house in Bim Bombay. There's a girl in the house on Bim Bombay. That's where I'll settle down with the girl in the house on the hill on the way to Bim Bombay. I'll settle down with the girl in the house on the hill on the way to Bim Bombay. Ching-a-ling-a-lie, ching-a-ling-a-lie-oh. Ching-a-ling-a-lie, ching-a-ling-a-lie, ching-a-ling-a-lie. That's what you need to do. Everybody just really wants 168, 150 acres. No, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Got 150 acres in the valley. Got 100. The guy who's boss. You don't need pocket money, jingling jeans. No, we're living the Lord's Prayer. This is King Solomon's Israel. This is David's. Some people. You don't need that much land, but 40 acres and a mule. You need to cultivate and share. You don't need to grow too much, but you need to grow enough. And you need to communicate. You need good balance. Share, care, give, and accordance to need, built to last. Like King Solomon's Israel. Now we're globally connected. Now we can understand what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, how to do it right, how not to do it wrong. Like on Gabe Kaplan on that stupid, ain't gonna watch because it starts all the way from back to the beginning on that Plex. Be a sponge. Absorb information. When you do something good, realize how to do it good and remember how to do it good. When you do something wrong, remember not to do it again. Be like a sponge. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, the Lord's Prayer is when you understand the dynamics of it and the applied physics of it and thoughts, language, and action. Jesus is the focal point of world peace that people accepted. The Shinto, the Buddhist, even the Hindu. Yeah, it's the Matrix movies are based off of a lot of Hindu prophecy and Buddhist prophecy dummies. Yeah, let me. And I remember one lady told me this was about Christianity. I said, no, actually Christianity is involved in Hinduism. It's your grandmother's closet. Never mind. But I was telling her, no, it's actually based off of the Krishna and the Buddha. Okay. But it's the whole world. It's Hinduism, grandmother's closet. Never mind. Your grandma's closet. Never mind. Everybody who thinks they're anybody, the origin of the universe revolves around their great-grandma's womb and vagina and their great-grandpa's ball sack. Okay. Trust me. Every origin story. It came from us. Well, you want to take credit for the combustible engine of the nuclear weapon? Okay. No, and then they're always, no, it was the devil's invention, and the gun was invented by the devil. We black people are not the devil, only the white people are the devil. Well, your pyramids and your paintings on the pyramids say otherwise, you rotten little bastard. That's why we made the gun, to blow you off the trail if you came up to do it again, right? So you got to understand, if you get into a pissing contest and forgive debt and trespass and love, you don't have to say forgive them 7 times upon infinity, right? Because it says forgive debt and trespass, have faith in infinite glory, and love to each other in eternal painful peace. It's already inferred, implied, or implicated, or whatever cated do to get adjudicated and change the venue to placulate. Your plaxitude of your psoriasis with your abgus of your bra, that you buy the bra, that's your perfect bra, and you need a sexy woman to sell and buy your bras. Just share caregiving course needs to build to last. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery there. Only ourselves can free our fucking minds there. Hello, everybody. Here's Johnny. Oh, tell Stephen King I said, shut up. You sell another creepy book to creep people out over fighting over money. I'll kick your dick so hard everybody in your whole family will be real good voice that day, and I won't drop concrete blocks on anybody's foot. Okay? Just kick you right in the ding-ding in the vagina. Hey, world doesn't revolve around your ability to creep people out over money. Go sit on Whoopi Gold's toilet for a while, or else clean up this myth. I would like to stick my fingers on my phone so I can have the doctor tell me how much sugar I could eat today. You'll know. Share caregiving course need built to last. So someone wants to kill themselves by eating too much sugar because they're not happy because they're not having sex with Bruce Springsteen. Let the little girl dance. You got to save her life. She'd rather die if she can't have sex with Bruce Springsteen. Well, Bruce Springsteen needs to quit attracting too much unnecessary, excessive, compulsive attention to himself because he's got a hungry heart, and he left his wife and kids in Baltimore, Jack. He went out for a ride and never came back because he's a useless dick that's a wanderer. Where does a little tear come from? It comes when you find that you love. You don't love the roving kind. They don't love you. Yeah. They're Destiny's Child. That kind of attitude is selfish. Ain't no good, I'm Destiny's Child. We know. More money to fuck. Lord's Prayer is perfect. Okay. Too dangerous? Okay, let's load this one up. Okay. It's good to be king. It is good to be king. King means gracious good shepherd. Just because my asshole relatives in England stole the name and turned it into violent sex cult genocide doesn't mean the word king is corrupted. It means assholes corrupted it. Lord of lords and King of kings. Hallelujah. There you go. All right, guys. Love you very much. No kings. I was born in Las Cruces, New Mexico. All you people in L.A. acting a fool because you won't live the Lord's Prayer with me, you will suffer me. It has been reforged. And Tolkien don't live here no more, and neither does C.S. Lewis. It's just a poor man with a poor man's love that saves us all from a rich man and a rich man's fuck, and then say that bitch never has enough money, and she won't let me fuck her unless I have money. Lord's Prayer, tell her to go defecate in underwear. Love you too. It's good to be king. All right, peace.